What's up, guys? Lou here, and I have some great news for you guys. Yeah, that's right. It's my 1-year anniversary on this platform. Woo, woo, woo! Yeah, baby! Killing the game. Yep, that's right, folks. A year ago today, plus or minus 2 weeks, I started this YouTube channel talking about shark movies. Terrible shark movies, in fact. Shark movies that really don't deserve to be talked about, but I did it anyway. So why not go back to my roots in honor of my 1-year anniversary on this website to talk about another crappy shark movie, Shark Attack 3: Megalodon. That title alone already raises concerns for me. Released in 2002, Shark Attack 3: Megalodon was the third and final film released in the Shark Attack series, with the first movie premiering on HBO and being produced by Lionsgate. But not this one. No, this is a much smaller production. The fall off is real. This movie went largely unnoticed upon release, which makes sense. No one is gonna hold out for Shark Attack 3 in movie theaters. You feel me? No one's going to the midnight premiere of that. That is, until the internet got a hold of it, with one clip of this movie earning up to 70 million views in 2007. 70 million views in 2007. That's like 10 billion views by today's standards. There were a whole lot less people on YouTube in 2007, I'm just saying. And my love for these crappy B movies was sparked because of these viral clips I saw on YouTube. So why not talk about the movie that started it all? Shark Attack 3: Megalodon. Roll it! Our story begins on a Navy boat off the coast in the Pacific Ocean. Here, we're introduced to a bunch of crudely dubbed over Navy guys directing a scuba diver. Our scuba diver is a guy named Porter, who I guess is welding some kind of pipe together for the Navy, but none of that really matters because as he's doing that, he gets eaten pretty quickly too, and it doesn't seem like anyone really cares about it, so sorry, dude. I don't know. It doesn't look like the Navy guys are too beaten up by it. They just see one of their buddies get eaten. They got the 1,000-yard stare. Yo, I don't think he's good. We then pick up 6 months later where we meet our main character, Ben, a Coast Guard in the general area. And holy shit, does this guy have a Colgate smile. I can already see the Colgate logo in the bottom right corner. He's got that news anchor smile, the NPC smirk. He looks like he's constantly in a Cialis commercial. You just see his face and you expect someone to narrate over him like, side effects may include nausea, vomiting, death, stroke, heart disease, heart illness, everything bad in the world. Ben tells his Coast Guard buddy that he knows a secret spot to catch lobsters, so the two of them just decide to go do that. They sneak in an area that they're not allowed to be in. It's like government testing area. He also sees one of the underwater power lines that Porter was working on in the very beginning of the movie, as well as a shark tooth he can't immediately identify. I guess it's abnormally large for all the shark species in the area, so he decides to take it for himself. But all of this is cut short when two cops catch him in the act. Yeah, not great.
Ruiz is not gonna know about this, okay? There's no way he's gonna find out.
Something tells me Ruiz is gonna find out.
Some of Senor Tolly's people said that you were diving near the cable yesterday.
Yeah, I was.
Told you. We're now at one of the resorts, where Ben is getting chewed out by his boss, Ruiz, as well as the CEO of the local power company, Apex. We'll just call him Big Boss because it's easier that way. Apex has been working in part with the Navy to create an underwater power system. But yeah, they essentially tell Ben not to mess around with the power line anymore, and he's like, oh, yeah, I got you, bro. So that's it. They also ask him about the shark tooth, to which he basically says, oh yeah, it's no big deal. Psst, psst. I think it's gonna be a big deal.
No, the shark was probably just curious and took a bite at the cable just to see what it was.
Oh! Well, glad to know you know what it was thinking. Glad to know you just have that information. What are you, fucking omnipotent? You just know what the shark was thinking? Go fuck yourself. So yeah, the Megalodon kills a tiger shark in front of this couple. Seems like a waste of 2 easy kills in my opinion. I'm just saying, you make a shark attack movie and 30 minutes in, all it's killed is a scuba diver? Like, come on, man. Up the kill count. But it's here where we meet our second main character, a paleontologist biologist named Kat, who came all the way down from San Diego after Ben sent a picture of that shark tooth to her. And while she's there, she tells Ben that the shark tooth was that of a Megalodon, the 60-foot shark that went extinct some 50 million years ago. No, yeah, totally checks out. Totally great stuff here. Totally makes sense, you guys. She also brings with her 2 people with cameras to get footage of this thing, so yeah, those are her intentions. This can only go well for everyone involved.
Davis, you okay? Davis!
Never mind. Aw, hell yeah, dude. Yeah, sick party. Party on, my guy. Aw, what is this? Yeah, what, a young couple drifts away to the beach? The dude is a badass looking smoker guy. There's loud music so no one can hear them get killed. Aw, this is perfect, dude. Oh shit, they fall into a water slide directly into the ocean and get eaten as soon as possible. Yes! That's what I've been waiting for, man. Let's go. That was so fucking sick. After that blatant excuse to rack up the kill count, which I don't know, I'm not too mad about. What, dude, I was getting bored. I needed to see something. Any visual stimulation would have been great for this movie at this point. Ben goes out to the boat dock to meet a guy named Chuck. I don't really know what his relationship is to Ben. I think he was on the Navy team that was responsible for Porter dying. So he's got a stake in this shark thing. He'd like to see this thing gone, so he's on our side. He's on Ben and sort of Kat's side. She doesn't have the best of intentions, if I'm being real. Kat and her video guys go out into the water to get some actual footage of the Megalodon. The shark approaches, but all they're able to get is some crappy black and white photos of the fin. This is like 2002. You can definitely get a camera that shoots in color. Also, this footage, man, why does it look like this? It looks like the final kill cam from a Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 game in 2009. Kat is able to tag the shark with a small camera, which means they're getting footage, baby. Woo! First footage of Megalodon. Honestly, can't blame them. If you're a paleontologist, that's gotta be pretty cool. The next scene is a dude on a beach playing frisbee with his dog. He throws the frisbee in the water, but when his dog won't go after the frisbee, he decides to go after it himself, and this only leads to horror for the guy. Clean dismemberment. We then cut back to Ben and Kat. She tells Ben and the audience that it's a 15-foot baby Megalodon that could potentially grow up to 75 feet. So immediately Ben's like, yeah, we have to kill this thing. But Kat's like, wait, no, don't. It's like rare. It's like an archaeological find. But it's like, bro, you're fucking stupid.
It's like finding a Tyrannosaurus Rex in your backyard.
I don't see that as being a good thing.
Yeah, that is a bad thing. Did you not see Jurassic Park 2? That T-Rex destroyed an entire city in like 30 minutes. It's the next morning and Ben is setting up his boat to go and kill this thing once and for all. But Kat convinces Ben to tag along since she has the tracker on this thing. So now we have a full squad after this shark. It's about to get active in these waters, people. The shark makes its way towards the beach, but Ben is able to call one of his lifeguard buddies to warn everyone about the shark before it even gets there. So no one dies, thankfully, or not, depending on if you wanted to see death. Like me. All of this chaos causes the shark to change his target to some college kids that are out parasailing in the middle of the ocean. They manage to save one of the guys, but the other guy gets eaten by the shark after he falls in the water. They also try to save the parasailer, but they can't really save her because she's tangled up in all the netting and the wires. So they just have to watch her get eaten by the shark. So after Ben gets chewed out by Ruiz, Kat has sort of a mental breakdown because she's the direct reason for those 2 people dying earlier, because if Ben had a good shot to kill the thing, it would have died. But Ben tells her to forget about it, which, yeah, what else can you do at that point? They're already dead, man. You can't bring them back. But she's clearly changed her attitude on this whole thing. Now she fully agrees with Ben, like, yeah, they have to kill this thing. More people can't die. So that's good. Took her long enough. Only took being responsible for 2 people dying to change her mind. No, that's great. That's great. That says a lot about her character. After talking about this thing, they finally realize that this has all been caused by the company Apex, run by that one boss from that one scene before. Yeah, remember this guy? He's the main villain, just so you know. Ben and Kat soon reach out to Chuck, who has insider knowledge of Apex. Chuck explains that all the electricity from the power system will cause all the Megalodons to come out from the deep trenches they've been sleeping in or hibernating in. I don't know. So now our 3 main characters are in agreement that this power grid has to go. We get back on the boat with our original squad, who now have a poison dart to fully kill this thing. And while that goes down, Chuck hacks into Apex's database. It's here where he learns that Apex was hiding information about the shark attack and their previous knowledge of the Megalodon's existence. Our squad finds nothing until the shark hits the side of their boat. This causes some of the screws to unhinge and the boat to begin to sink. So now we're hitting that climax of the movie, baby. It's about to get real. After one of the cameramen gets knocked unconscious, Kat goes under to find a first aid kit, and all of a sudden the movie shifts to like a horror movie, like a suspenseful thriller from the mid-90s. Like, what's going on here? Why is the shark roaring? Why is he roaring like a lion? Can someone explain that to me? It's got Kat in a corner. She's like this. Oh, someone save me. And she's like fumbling a shotgun because she's got it. She's like dropping it, taking her sweet, precious time doing it, mind you. Meanwhile, the shark is like adjacent looking at her like, "Rah, rah, rah," like jumping out of the water. Like he's not even trying to eat her. He's just got her cornered like he's some sort of middle school bully. She finally shoots the thing after fumbling a shotgun bullet for like 20 minutes. So the movie's done. Yay, hooray. Oh my God, we're so done. Yes. And oh my God, there's 33 minutes left. It's not even 2/3 of the way done. We've got so much more. No, dude. Oh! Okay. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Yep, there you have it. That was the big twist. A fully grown Meg just shows up 30 minutes left in this disgrace of a movie. No build-up, no anticipation, nothing. He just comes out of nowhere and kills Ben's friend. I love it, honestly. It's what this movie needed. So the Megalodon eats Ben's coworker, capsizes the boat, and eats the cameraman. Bummer. Way to up the kill count, big guy. At least something's going on in this movie. Because Ben was able to grab a flare from the first aid kit, he's also able to flag down some random helicopter. The helicopter drops a ladder, and both Ben and Kat are able to just barely escape. Woo! Yay! Wow, looks so good. Doesn't look crappy at all. Doesn't look like Shark Week footage overlaid on some crappy green screen CGI. So now we know there's a 60-foot Megalodon in the ocean. This can only go terribly. Let's see if Ruiz finally listens to reason and decides to close the beaches once and for all.
Someone's got to tell the authorities.
And let the world know we've got a dinosaur swimming off our beaches?
Could have seen that one coming. Realizing it's all up to our big 3, Chuck begins to game plan ways to kill the shark. They eventually land on hitting it with a tracker and then exploding it with a heavily powered torpedo that Chuck just has laying around in his house for some reason. That's cool. So now we know what to do to kill this thing. Yay, we've got our plan. Everything's good. Best to just go home, get some sleep, and get ready for the day ahead.
You know, I'm really wired. What do you say I take you home and eat?
Oh! Okay then, or you could do that. Why did he say that? Why did he feel the need to say something like that? Also, no way that works. Like, no way that ends... What? That actually worked? Okay, well, I think I have trauma from all of that. Let's just move on to the next day, right? Yep, everyone's in their places. We're about to kill this thing. Cool, let's just get on with it. Let's move on. And while this is all happening, Apex is setting up a party on a yacht, so... yeah, that's a great coincidence. This should up the body count. To attract the shark, Ben and Chuck decide to blow up one of the Apex power lines. There's all of a sudden some electricity, so the shark kind of goes, oh, real shit? Better go swim over there. As the boss proposes a toast, the shark hits their yacht, causing everything to get thrown up in a swirl of madness and slow motion. People start jumping overboard, grabbing life vests, the whole 9 yards, which I don't really get because it's not like the yacht is actively sinking. It just got hit by a shark and now all of a sudden everyone's like, every man for themselves. It's like, okay, dude, you're just making yourself easier to get eaten by this shark. But no one dies, at least not for now, because Kat drops an electrical box into the water, causing the shark to go towards her so she can shoot it with a tracker dart. Let's see how that goes. Yep, but because we have to move the plot forward somehow, Chuck just so happens to carry a spare tracker. So he decides to go into the water himself because he's a badass, I guess. Also, one of the boss's guys decides to throw a grenade in the water to, I guess, scare off the Megalodon, but he drops it in like the funniest way possible. Like, what is this toss, bro? He threw that military-grade explosive like it was a Nerf ball he was just trying to lightly toss to his 4-year-old nephew. Also, why are you dropping it off the side of the ship? Shouldn't you throw it a bit farther away so you don't, you know, injure everyone in the water, as well as the boat itself? But during this, the Megalodon makes his way back to the ship, leading to one of my favorite clips in terrible movie history. Just watch. What a legendary clip, man. Also, the shark eats the life raft. The big boss also gets it. He gets on a jet ski and drives directly into the mouth of the Megalodon. Again, 10 out of 10. I love it. I love it. How can you not? You don't love it? How dare you? But ultimately, Chuck is able to track this thing, so now Ben can finally hit it with the torpedo. Yay, let's get this movie over with for once and for all. Wrap it up! Ben releases the torpedo and escapes the ship. In what's supposed to be a tense moment, that's just not that at all. There's this massive explosion underwater, one that kills the Megalodon and probably should kill Ben if he's anywhere close to it. But come on, man, this guy's got plot armor. What did you expect?
Megalo who?
Bum, dun, 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 dun. And there you have it. That's it. That's the movie. That's Shark Attack 3 Megalodon. Did you like it? Because I didn't. That's the end. They killed the shark. Or did they? No, they definitely did. They did. They did for sure. They did. It's over. It's done. This series is done. If I had to rate this movie relative to all the other crappy shark movies I've rated before, I'd probably give this one a 2 or a 3 out of 10. When I look back at movies like Sharktopus and Sharknado, I could at least see myself showing a friend those at like a fun bad movie night. But this one and Dino Shark were just boring, man. The kills weren't that exciting. It wasn't really worth my time. The YouTube clips of this movie are really the only thing worth checking out about it. Glad I wasted 90 minutes of my life on this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really hope you enjoyed this one. Expect a few video essays in the near future. I know it's been a while since my last upload, and I've mentioned multiple times how I'm trying to get on a better upload schedule, and it seems like every time I say that, I get on a worse upload schedule, so I'm just not going to say that anymore. But expect some new content in the near future. I want to try out some new formats, maybe some reaction style content. I just want to make more videos that I would enjoy watching myself. So expect some new stuff. Don't be thrown off. So yeah, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.